Fisherman's Club, we down here in Cutter doing it big. Seen in the 2013, going into 2014. This is Detroit hip-hop, you heard?
What's up, man? We go by D.A.I.W.A.O, formerly known as Fresh to Death. Y'all give it up for Coaster right now, please. Appreciate it. So before we get up out of here, we gonna give y'all the track how Fresh to Death would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't come in as D.A.I.W.A.O and not do a Fresh to Death track. Hey, we be fresh, hey, we be deaf, hey, we be fresh, we be deaf. I feel like I got a stage on me.
We go by D.A.I.W.A.O. That stands for Defined as Individuals, We Are One. And initially we were Fresh to Death, but ultimately like it didn't have a big enough impact as far as our group goes and the dynamics that that are involved in basically defining who we are as two individuals come together to make a sound that I guess you could say is not really common today in the hip hop genre.
Well, I go by Costa, K-O-S-T-A.
Yeah, I go by Kev for Prez. As far as linking up and doing music, it's like, we met at work and I had bought some equipment, like it was a snowball mic or whatnot. I had a Mac laptop I bought for school. And it was kind of like, you go back to work and you're like, man, I recorded this song. It was like, what was the first track? It was an instrumental. I think it was Nobody, what is it? Swagger Like Us?
Oh, yeah,
it was
we did do that. Yeah.
It was like Swagger Like Us. No one on the corner got Swagger Like Us.
Yeah.
Swagger Like Us. And I was like, man, you should come over sometime. You know what I'm saying? We used to party, whatever, hang out. You came through. And it wasn't even off the snowball mic. It was right off the computer mic. So the built-in mic, like on the Mac, was how everything started. And from there, it was just trying to build a better sound and take the music somewhere else from that point. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much how it all started with the music.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, bro. I feel like as far as, kicking lyrics or whatever, letting the people know about where I'm from and, things that I've been saying, I think that is important. But at the same time, it don't just stop at Detroit. I done been all around different places, so I just try to put all those experiences through the music and, just let people know, like, where I'm from at the same time, but, it's bigger than just, just the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. Like, I mean, ultimately, like, it's important to never forget where you come from, to know that you were pretty much an element of the place that you were born in, where you grew up, and you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, that is important, but at the end of the day, like you said, it's bigger than that. Like, for me, I'm a black man, I'm a student, I'm a hard worker, like, and it's important for me to express every aspect of who I am in my music, not so much.
I would say as far as it being a Detroit sound, I can't pinpoint one, but I would have to say that, our music, is something that I'm not used to hearing. And I heard a lot of music, throughout the city. And pretty much, we talking about different things at the same time, in the city. It's just a lot going on. And, people out there, they're trying to get right, and it's not all about trapping, but it tend to be a lot of that tend to follow the same type of beat pattern, for the most part. But like I said, like as far as our music, it's just, I feel like it's rangy. And we're not talking about the same stuff, but we are talking about experiences. I say optical illusions as I cycle through the confusion. A flower start to blooming. A dark cloud still looming for days on end. You can end it before we begin. All your life you've been dreaming for this very moment here. Why lose it over nothing? No turkeys in the oven. Refrigerators vacant, so every day they hustling, so every day they robbing, so every day they busting, so every day they ducking underground. Harriet Tubman, brown skin brother, riding around peanut butter. I'm homeward bound, but I'm never looking down upon another. But so many look up at us. Now she asking what's my status. She got them naughty habits, but I'm focused on this cabbage. Look, 1, 2, mic check, coming live and direct. I only say it once, but they gon' play it back to death. I mean, well alive I'm feeling. Tracks revive when I'm spitting. The shit that I be pitching be like a fastball to your mid, and I hope you catch it. The missed message. Now look what you left with. A first bad impression. A watered down beverage. Same things they used against me. Same things I used as leverage. Hey, I got a fly fetish. I'm trying to tour Paris, eating pasta with the lobster. Just kicking it like soccer, you know. Score 1, score 2. D.A.I.W.A.O, we soar through. Like Red Wings on our backs, Lions in our hearts. Detroit on the map.
Like as far as pinpointing it through words, how to tell you this is how Detroit music sounds, that's quite difficult. But ultimately, like there is a Detroit sound that exists in the genre of, you know, rap and hip hop or whatnot. But beyond there just being like a Detroit sound, overall, I think there's a hip hop rap sound, and it's trendy. Like it just depends on what's current, and I think that's affecting music overall as far as, you know, listeners are concerned. It's like you're being fed what you want to hear. So ultimately, what you want to hear, you probably might never know because you've been fed. You know, it's all you know. It's like, oh yeah, I like that song because I've been brainwashed to like it. So ultimately, like there is a Detroit sound. Our sound, I believe it embodies some of what Detroit sound sounds like, but you wouldn't be able to listen to it and be like, oh, these cats are from Detroit. Unless we said we're from Detroit in the track. And I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, I don't think. I think it's a unique thing to have. Dr. King dreams on my iPhone screen. I hear the youth scream for their souls to be clean. A genocide society's not trying to make it far. Sit and look in the mirror, wondering who you are. You a black man in America, so Afro-Americans grow up to be leaders to set examples for people to show. Progression through the highest states of adversity, but when knowledge is a lost cause, education is an emergency. Who will suit up to save the day? No superheroes, they ordinary people wanting advancement in this system of patriarchal processes. Booking and processing needs to no longer be achieved. Please believe that Malcolm, Martin Luther, Rosa chose a road that few have walked. Harriet Montgomery paved the way, led us to freedom sought. After all that's said, you're still consciously unconscious. Wake up and move ahead because you're growing up fast. Now we trying to slow it down. Grass wasn't greener on the other side I found, but I'd rather be on top than buried underground. School of hard knocks, but you can hold the cap and gown, cause I'm still dreaming. Yeah, gangsta leaning. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it, baby, please believe it. Yeah, still dreaming. I said I'm gangsta leaning. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it, baby, please believe it. D.A.I.W.A.O. Yeah. The St. Andrews jump off.
St. Andrews and the show.
People
perform and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not as I wouldn't say it's as popular like it's probably like it was back in the day, given the fact that, you know, music it's taking a different turn. Like people don't really. It's so many people doing music. Like imagine if you did music and you had, you know, you invited several people to come out, and those several people know 10 other people that do music. Like they're not gonna make it to everybody's show. So it's like it's so many people. I don't want to say that. I want to say it's so diluted when it comes to the music. You know,
so many people.
It's so diluted. It's like, you know, how do you make a choice of what to listen to? And pretty much, I think people just decide strictly based off popularity and just, you know, overall, you know, advertisement of this personal advertisement of the individual personally. Because I mean, if you showed me a jacket and I saw that jacket 10 times subliminally, like I'm gonna be like, man, I love that jacket, all right? You know, and I want that jacket. I don't care if it's ugly, but I saw it. I can't stop thinking about it.
That's all I see.
Hey, look, man, if you're trying to find out more about us, D.A.I.W.A.O, Costa Kefa Press, you can check us out at D.A.I.W.A.O.com. That's D.A.I.W.A.O. You get that? D.A.I.W.A.O. D.A.I.W.A.O. And then add a .com to that. That's where you can check us out. Let's hit our Twitter, Facebook. Email us if you just want to say what's up, or, you know, book us, whatever the case may be. Just let us know what's popping.
Look, he messed up. The Twitter is D.A.I.W.A.O now.
No, they can go to D.A.I.W.A.O.com to get to Twitter, though. That's why I just said D.A.I.W.A.O.com.
See? Hey, cut, man. Yo, this is Detroit Hip Hop, rocking with your boys D.A.I.W.A.O. That's D.A.I.W.A.O. Hey, check our live performance out at Never Find at the African American Festival.
Hey, hold the applause and all your accolades, cause I still got something that I need to say. Hey, what's that? Can I know that? Hey, that's that? Fact is I can't with trade. Every track I touch enough with the questions. y'all must ain't heard about me. Stay true to the game and so focused I be. I got my mind on my moolah. Do it for the dollar. Critical with this. My dudes you never find another brother like cause I do it times two. Green, my wrist is so mean. Gotta lean, hold up, gangster toting around a trophy on my arm. That's bomb, but please don't be alarmed. Look, swagger no measure. Yeah, it's through the roof. Now ventilated sessions cause I ain't like the roof. Hey, bring up the ruler, got the aim of a shooter. So I pinpoint press for you lanes, I confuse her. Who's up? Ready for me to come take over. Trying to conquer the game before this little break's over. Hold up, too late it's over. Bandwagon departed. Hey, in the beginning before you even got started. Hey, cease. Rest in peace to the beats of the future that I'll destroy when I go hard. Beast, look, and peep. I wrote this in the middle of plotting the takeover. His watches of heavy beats. Hey, hold the applause and all the accolades. Cause I still got something that I need to say. That I'm the realest fact. Factors I kill it with trades. Every track I touch enough with the questions. Y'all really must have heard about me. Stay true to the game and so focused I be. Mind on my moolah. Do it for the dollar. Critical with this here. Look, you never found it.
Pressure prince and I.
Yeah.
I'm out high fly like I fell about the sky and landed in the bright lights. It's showtime. We made for this. We paid for this. We prayed for this. So tell me why the boys hate on this. That's the question. But the moolah only think on my medulla. As the world circulates, it's like your boy gets cooler. Don't wanna lose you.
Beats mad and bruised up. Along with the big ego.
Don't confuse us. When it's we never lose us. Only blowing L's. We just ballin' like Cooper. The man chick alley ooper. Heavy trails. Blazing competition. Annihilation like the dopest congregating. Just for the special occasion. Enjoy. Oh boy. Parachute deployed. Trying to make time to choose a digital Polaroid. Rain tripping on the downloads. Or your fake handshakes. Or record deals or fake love.
Hold the applause and all your accolades. Cause I still got something that I need to say. Listen, and I'm the realest factors I kill it with trees. Every track I touch enough with the questions. And y'all merely what they heard about me. Stay true to the game and so focused I bet. I got my mind on my moolah. Do it for the dollar. Critical with this here. My dudes you never find out.